DJ Steady and Company, where the vibes stay grown, the talk stay crazy, and the energy always crazy. Kick back, let that beat hit, and let us talk to you nice tonight.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's been a long road, a long time coming. Y'all thought I retired, but the devil was a lie. I am back with another live with DJ Steady and Company because I am your favorite host that does the most, Mr. DJ Steady. Are you ready? And I'm here tonight with the most fearless person I could ever talk to in social media realm. She is a social media influencer. She is TikTok's brand ambassador for some of their prestigious products. You know what I'm saying? You can catch her out there. You know what I'm saying? She is very fearless. And she hanging out with who? Yours truly, DJ Steady. Tonight I give y'all the lovely, the beautiful Miss Fearless is live with DJ Steady tonight.
Hello, hello. Hey,
Right.
hey.
Come on. Come on. Where is the energy? Come on. Pop one of them caffeine tabs and come on.
You not the caffeine. Listen, I got a whole new box too.
Exactly. So welcome to the most internationally
No,
known podcast show hosted by yours truly.
thank you for having
If you
me.
don't stop,
I just don't know what to do. This is new for me.
clearly you don't, because clearly, come on now, work with me here. Act
Listen,
like you
I'm
been on
used to
TV
having a
before.
product in my hand and talking about a product. No,
Uh, so, so this is really new for you. We should have been in
this is
rehearsals
really
all day.
new. Very. I tried to tell you. I said
That's right.
that.
No, you didn't. The jury will disregard. Well, this is one odd you're gonna have to
Absolutely.
overcome tonight. Gonna be nervous with me.
All right.
I'm not here.
I thought you was about to ask me questions. I was ready to answer questions. That's what I was ready
Already, you
for.
just ready to dive into some questions. Okay, right. So, question number one, in case my audience don't know, go ahead and tell everybody who Fearless is.
So who's fearless? Oh Lord, uh, fearless is a me. All the way around. Uh, went blind pretty early. You know, a teenager. Then I moved myself to a whole new state and tried to just make it. Didn't want to have to be like not necessarily a burden, but I didn't want to have to anyone. So I moved to a state by myself and took off from there. You know, put myself in school. Did all the things, graduated, and here I am. Now I'm doing TikTok shop and meeting new people and trying new things. So that is me.
Okay, lovely intro story. I like how you gave America the shorthand version too, but I'll let you get a pass here on the show. Like she was like, I
Hey, I
moved to
don't know how
another
long
state.
this is
She's like,
supposed to.
I moved to another state. Like they were like, huh? What state did you move from to? Don't worry about it. She state to state moved.
It's if you know, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Only here I live with DJ Steady
But yeah,
do we do this type of stuff. So, how's your week been? It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. How's life treating you?
I'm tired of the cold. That's for sure. I kind of miss the South a little bit just because of the the warmth. So
Hmm.
busy trying to figure out this new BS with all the new rules
Right.
on on TT.
It's It's a mess.
How's it been treating you?
Everything is lovely. In
That's
case
nice.
y'all didn't know, I know it's been a minute. I have recently just celebrated my 35th birthday about 2 weeks ago, and now I'm just here enjoying life. And I was like, I need to get back and give my people what they want. They want some DJ Steady content. And then what better way to get back in the ring than hang out with Fearless and be like, what we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about overcoming the odds.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, I
we
apologize.
are.
This is her first time on podcast, so she's a little nervous and a little anxious. But I assure you, she's way more
I
bubbly than
really
this.
don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm just sitting here like, what do I do?
You could have just told people no. That's what you could have did. Come on,
Not you coming
I'm
at
working with you, not against you.
me.
Oh, I'm calm down. All right, so you run a TikTok shop.
Hey,
Move.
I asked for rehearsal. Yes, I did.
We're gonna rehearse while we live at the same time. Don't worry about it.
I moved.
All right, take two.
So I
I would DJ. No,
no. Go ahead.
nope. This is your show.
What my show? So I thought we were talking about overcoming, right?
That's what we're
Overcoming
doing.
impossible.
Go ahead. Yes, the floor is open.
Okay. So overcoming the leading off, but I mean, okay. So overcoming the impossible, right? I feel like, as someone who went blind early on, and I know a lot of people will be like, "Are you really blind?" Yes, there's multiple levels to blindness. But I feel like I did a lot of things that people told me I couldn't do, and I'm still here standing when I almost didn't make it.
Interesting.
And sorry if you hear my dog drinking in the
That's what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Big thirsty, but don't worry about it. Okay, focus. Right. So, all right, take three. All right. So, with that being said, so having to have to deal with that early on in your life, what are some of the challenges you had to deal with things that you could normally see with full sight, and now having to navigate with now coming through the blindness stage?
So I think was just relearning how to live. You are so used to like when you're used to having full vision, and you're navigating life. You don't think twice about it. Something like that happens to you. It's kind of like, okay, well now how do I navigate through life like this? Like how do I live on my own, right? Because I always have my own place. I've been on my own since I was 17. So, getting hit literally a month before my 20th birthday with going blind, I was like, okay, so how's this gonna look what's this gonna look like now? Like, am I still gonna be able to have my own place? Am I gonna be stuck living with my parents because it sucked? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I really had to navigate through everything. And then seeing the way that I see is completely different. Like, going from no sight in one of my eyes to my other eye only having limited vision. It's a whole new world.
And just shout out to you for not giving up on yourself, because I know how difficult that be and how that can change not only your life but your social life, the way people start to perceive you as a person. Like, it's weird. I know me being a person of disability, being spina bifida throughout my life, and now an amputee, it'd be part of me still feel like I'm like I see me just as normal as you see yourself. That's that.
Right. I think the challenge, the biggest challenge was I thought that everybody that I was there for him was going to turn around and be there for me. And that was the biggest like reality check that hit me was when, they gave me a pass to go home from the hospital. They allowed me to go home for my birthday, which my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. So they gave me a little like day pass, like, hey, you can go ahead and go home. Because I was begging. I was like, I don't want to be here for my 20th birthday. Like, send me home, please. I just went through 3 major surgeries. Like, I was ready to go. So I think like, and then I still had to relearn how to walk because I had been in the bed for so long at the hospital. So I think like getting home and trying to like maneuver upstairs, and then I had to like my mom had to wash my hair. Like, I mean, it was a whole process that I went through, and she was calling everybody like, hey, she's going to be able to go home for the day. We want everybody to come over and just like celebrate that, hey, she's here, she made it, like, let's celebrate. Nobody showed up.
Oh, man,
not a single soul. It was me, my brother, and my dad. That's when that's when it really hit me, and I was just like, oh, okay, so now that I'm different, I'm not the same person.
Right? Like now you become the oddball. It's and us, I don't know about you, but for me, like I adapted to it so easily. Like I kind of like being different because it gave me certain privileges that they didn't have. So I was like, hey, it may be disgusting to you, but it's a great benefit to me.
And I think too, like, with that, people kept assuming that I was different, and I'm like, how am I different? I'm still the same goofy person y'all met as kids. Like I'm still hurt. I'm goofball. Like I'm still gonna crack jokes.
Very, very much a jokester for sure.
I am. That's what we do. Like, I mean, we laugh through the pain, right? I mean, like,
yeah, and I think that's what made me gravitate to comedy more. Was like you could take all the most dastardly destructive things going on in the world today, and then I'm like, you know what? You can still find some humor in it. I was like, when I got my leg amputated, I was like, so this means I get to become the $6 million man? And it was like, what? I'm like, it's an inside joke. You got to understand, like me being able to get artificial body parts is kind of like what I dreamed of.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, people, I think because it's unfamiliar with people, they don't know how to respond. So it's kind of like, and then you think about it, all the things that we say, right? I mean, blind as a bat, right? That's like something that a lot of people say. Be like, oh, dang, I'm blind as a bat. Not really being blind. It's just because you can't see in that moment. Right. And then, like, when you see, then you're standing next to someone. Did I just say that out loud? And it's like,
cringe
you don't have to change your ways. Like, you don't have to change your ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still say things like that too. So it's like, what's the difference? I mean, just because I am, but
that's what I'm saying. It's like being confident in who you are. Like my personality is still the same. I still can make the same ailment joke, even though I know I'm dealing with it. Because, like you said, laughter is the best medicine. I don't need you to treat me like a patient, and you gotta baby me up and pacify me. Nah, say what you was going to say, so I can get my mind together and say what I gotta say.
Exactly. Exactly. There. I mean, and like just and like my mom. So my mom stayed with me the whole time throughout my surgeries and stuff. The whole time I was in the hospital, and she, like we would be in there laughing. Like I'm telling you, I was in there doing like you know Tyler Perry was like my go-to and that Medea makes me laugh. Like that Medea is hilarious. So I mean, we were in there just like reenacting like scenes from the movies and just being funny and laughing and carrying on. I mean, it was we would have the nurses laughing. You know what I mean? Like the one nurse, his name was Ashley, and he would always be like, he's like, I've never seen somebody just be so like full of life and still laughing, and you just went through like 3 major. Like what the heck? And you lost your eyesight. Like how? And I'm like, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I got air in my lungs. That's how. Like God is still with me.
Hello.
My faith is still here.
Yes.
Like that's
what overcoming is.
I kept telling everyone. I said I'm not going nowhere. Like I got stuff that I ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. And that's what we think about, right? In that moment of major surgeries, nobody be like, "Hey, your recovery time for to be this." You'd be already like, "But I gotta go do this job tomorrow." Like, I ain't worried about this. I'll be out.
Right. Like I got stuff to do.
I feel like nobody wants to feel brittle and feel locked away and cased away, and I can't have no friends because people are gonna see me this way. Nah, I'm gonna keep encouraging. Hey, treat me the same way you see me. I can, and like you said, there's moments where you're like, I can still see. I'm like, look, I can still walk just in my own way. If I'm aesthetic, I'm still me. I ain't went nowhere before I got all this going. Like, what's supposed to stop it now?
Exactly. And I think it took I think it honestly took me like flipping out on people, like my close friends, and to make them realize that, yo, I still got an attitude. Like I'm still her. Yeah. Like and you need to recognize that I am still her. You know what I mean? Like I didn't go anywhere just because I'm the same exact person. I mean, I might be more open now compared to like I'm more closed off as like a teenager. You know what I mean? I was more like everybody's go-to. I mean, I still am, but I wouldn't go to anybody. You know, like I kept everything buried in. Now I'm like, nah, I'm not doing all that. Like you irritate me, I'm gonna let you like
very much got to tell you what's on my mind now. I was like, look, I got tired. I was like, as I got older now, I'm like, you know what? Did nobody say that when they was all ripping and didn't care about my feelings? So why should I now, when I dish it back out, gotta care about your feelings? No.
Yeah. You gotta let it out. Like I don't hold nothing back now. Like I said, if someone's irritating me, upsetting me, I'm letting them know. I'm very open about everything. I feel like because in that moment where my situation, like my illness was about to like pretty much like end my life, I think that's when it kind of clicked in a little bit that I was like, if I have like so much on my chest that I wanted to say to people, I said it. And I think now I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. Like I'm letting everything out.
Nope. Let me find out my short days are coming. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up a whole roasting session. Right. I'm gonna let you know. Because I'm finna leave. I'm finna check out anyway. What you gonna do to hurt me at that moment?
Exactly.
Y'all ain't gonna do that, but when I'm gonna get up and lie about it anyway. You gonna get up and lie about me anyway.
That part.
That part. Tell it like a TIA.
Please don't. I had somebody do that to my brother who passed, lied on him, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, he talked to us, right? Like we already know. Like we know you're right.
You got up there and told that bold face lie in front of everybody. He still was
in front of
love with
every.
me. I was the one. I was the one gonna carry his last name. No, you wasn't. Sit down. Sit down. He had already said his confessions before he left here. It wasn't you.
Exactly, we
You just thought
already
it
do
was. That's why he left you. That's why he left you alone in the end, because he knew you was gonna lie like this.
that part.
Can't stand people.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got his baby.
People
His
be
baby's
trying
on the
though.
way. No, it's not. He already knew. He knew. He wasn't stupid. He's standing right here in spirit form saying, "Hey sis, don't let her lie on me." Came up here and stirred all this up.
People will try it though. They sure do.
And they're gonna wait till your death day to say it.
Absolutely. That's why I told everybody, I said, go ahead and say it now. Like, don't wait.
That's why I'm writing everything out. Mine is gonna be in structural order. Let it be known these are my final wishes. I already know who gonna get here and who gonna lie.
Right.
Before they spew this toxic out, play this tape right here. And that's how you overcome people. I don't know. It's like overcome the odds. The odds was it's not even so much of it being an odd. It's how oddly people really think you're supposed to just give up on yourself.
I actually had people tell me that I should do that.
I know you lying. There's no way people are that serious.
I'm very serious. And it was family members.
I just want to know, I'm going to be waiting for y'all after this service with a bunch of green Bibles. Okay. I got to add some humor. That's...
Yeah. I had people tell me that I would never amount to anything, that I wasn't going to do anything in life because at this point you're worthless. You're blind. What are you going to do? You're going to be dependent on everybody else to help you. And I was like, do you know who I am? When have I ever depended on anybody?
And it's crazy that it comes from that, right? And it changes how you do hang with people now. Like this dog can be like, I would trust that dog with my last dying will over man, because we know man gonna do us wrong. And it, I've definitely been under this moniker now. I'm like, deceit never comes from the enemy, it comes from those closest to you. So now I'm like, I ain't gotta worry about the one across the street. I'm worried about the one sitting next to me.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm talking about, I had people in my family dog me like that. Talking about me, just, obviously I'm blind in my eye. So yeah, my eye's lazy. It's going to do it's going to do its own thing. There's nothing I can do to control that. But I'm talking about bad. All kinds of stuff. I had one person in particular who used to literally if I was coming into a room or something and there was a door, he would swing the door open and be like, "Did you see that?" Act like he was gonna hit me with the door. Yeah, he used to do all kinds of stuff.
That's sad. Human decency should still matter.
You would think so, right? You would think so.
Nah, man, because me meeting you through the TikTok realm and even reading comments that go through there, and some of them comments, first of all, I'm like, you're way too grown to randomly click on somebody's TikTok and then you want to bully them because you don't like the way they appear to you on your phone screen.
Yes, you've seen it. I get hit with everything in my lives. Everything.
and I'm sad because,
They're
and then
coming
you
at
over there
me.
promoting
I get people
products.
the whole time. The whole time.
Oh, can you read our comments? Can you see? Can you? What's that eye over there looking at? And I'm like, dopes. You don't even know that it's in her description. Like everybody already knows what her page represents. But trolls will be
Exactly.
trolls.
The trolls be trolling. And they seem to always find my live coming in droves.
And it'd be like after you get like a good amount of likes too, that they pour in. Like after you reach like 30,000 likes or 10,000 likes, oh, they come in out the woodwork.
Every time, I'm telling you, and it's like they're either coming at me for me being blind, they're coming at me for being a plus size woman, or they're coming at me for being mixed. I'm like, dang, I just can't do nothing right today, huh?
Nope. They checked their box off with you. They was like, she fit everything in our troll box today. Like, forget your product, man. We're not even. Just ignore everything. And so you gotta, I feel like even before, like we know this when we get into these social media presences, right? And we have ailments and stuff. It's like, people are gonna say the most cruelest of things. I feel like when life deals us this hand, like we already develop, tough skin. Because sometimes you can sit in the mirror and go ahead and point out all the flaws. So when somebody said, you be like, please tell me something about me I don't already know I deal with. Like, what are you doing to break me today?
People forget that there's a mirror in your bathroom, right? Like I've never came into a bathroom that never had a mirror. So it's like I see myself every day. I know what I look
every
like.
day.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know my body. I'm in my body. I know. Are you gonna like? You can say all the things if you want to. That's fine. I mean,
you're fat. You're in a wheelchair. You're just
skin. So come on with it. But it's like the same joke over and over all the time. I'm like, y'all are like, can you come up with something new?
Not even original anymore. It's not even original.
Oh, like I've been blind since 2007. Can y'all come up with something new? It's the same thing.
Even before going blind, there's the whole thing of surviving your era which you're born in to even get to that point before that even come about. So you already had to deal with battles of, self-consciousness, self-doubt, the skin. Like we already got to deal with enough battles leading up to 2007. And then that comes about. And then you're like, well, just another added feature. I just got to learn to maneuver.
Exactly. I mean, especially I grew up in a predominantly, like Caucasian area. So I'm mixed, and then I'm also the first mixed child in my family. So, I mean, I heard it all. I've heard it all.
Thank you. You are already gonna get up. Like again, it starts at home for one. So we know for sure that the most cruelest thing you're gonna hear gonna come from a cousin, a sibling, your mama, pops, whatever relative. They gonna say the harshest stuff. That don't mean they don't mean well. It's just that they don't like your indifference, and they from an era where when it happened to them, nobody shielded them. So then you got to go to school, and you got to deal with that in school, and you be like, okay. And all those moments where you done shed tears and you done thought about unaliving yourself them, because now you be like, oh, that don't bother me no more.
And I feel like at this point too, like as much as I was bullied as a kid, I had literally like a group of, boys jump me, like take me by my arm, spin me around, and like smash my face into a basketball goal. Like I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell you I'm tough, I'm tough. Like I can take a lot. So I mean, it is what it is. Like I'm like that's why like when it comes to like being on TikTok live and all those trolls in there, there's nothing that they can tell me that's gonna ruin my day. Like okay. That's why I laugh after like, you're not hurting nobody's feelings.
But it's just want to be so the irritating part is that because you didn't get attention from it the first go round, you got to put it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Like you just copying and pasting it.
Right.
And it's like, we purposely ignoring you, right? Like we acknowledge when it first comes, but that's how a hater's job is. Like, they get their fame for doing exactly what that is. Now I can stop what I'm doing with promoting this product to keep feeding them. That's just giving them more views, more likes, me as well. But I don't want to help increase their fame.
No, but I mean, I'll let you up because you're just pushing me out more. So go ahead, do your thing, boo.
Thank you. We are social media influencers, and we done studied how the algorithms work. We be like, oh, this gonna be clickbait. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna clip this right after this over with.
Right. You find the ins and outs. I tell you.
I guarantee you, after that whole Super Bowl with Janet Jackson and the Nipplegate incident, you know how many people probably still went back to go listen to Janet Jackson music? They didn't care about that. That gave them a reason more to go look for her. So as embarrassing as it may have been, it was the highlight of her career at that moment. I don't know why that was my example, but I felt like that was the only thing I could use in this moment about overcoming. It was a lot of better examples, people. I understand. I wasn't trying at that time. I apologize.
Oh goodness, that was a good one.
I mean, think about half the uneducated people that have to hear controversial stuff to go educate themselves about what made it uncontroversial. I'm gonna leave that alone. It probably flew over a lot of people's head, but you gotta understand, content creators. You being a troll and doing all this to bring attention and think you harming me is actually going to be a great bit of success.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, when you're on TikTok, I mean, when you're constantly in there just throwing out comments like that. Like I said, I'll let you keep going. Then there's like some really inappropriate ones that, like, yeah, I get them out super quick. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to trigger anybody else that may be in the room because some of these things that these people say. But and there was definitely one who came in and said something like real crazy off the wall. And my mom was actually in my product live that day. And she got scared. Like she called me up and she was like, does that happen to you all the time? I'm like, every day. And she's like, I don't like that. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Stop? Like, I'm not gonna let these people win. But she knows me. She knows I'm headstrong. She knows I'm stubborn. I'm hard headed, and I'm gonna keep going.
Indeed. You have to though, because if I sat there and worried about all the times I got bullied in elementary school, and even being an adult now and still facing it, you'd be like, I would be like you said, that's me giving into defeat. Is, oh, y'all got it. I won't come out my house. Oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and off myself because I can't take it. And no offense, this is not me shaming nobody that deals with it and can't take it to that degree. But what I'm just saying is, like, us is like, you have to develop that level of thick skin where it has to go in one ear and out the other. You can't let it dwell. You can't give it life. You can't let it enlarge on you.
No. And I think
that's the right to deal with it.
Exactly. And I think also experiencing at a young age, one of my best friends doing that to herself, herself, I think that also put a push on me as well. Cause it's like, you know what I mean? Like, she had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to keep pushing for her too. I thought of it like that. Like, I can't give up. And then plus in 2007, my first niece born. Like, I had to keep going. Like, that little girl don't know. And my nephews are the loves of my life. I love every single one of them. But I mean, like, 2007, she was born. So that she was my, first person that made me an auntie. And I wasn't giving up. No, because that little girl brings so much joy to my life, and now her sister brings so much joy to my life. I have two nephews like that bring joy to my life. I love being an aunt, and I couldn't imagine them. Like I couldn't imagine not having them or just giving up and not being around. All the things that they've accomplished. Like my oldest niece just, she graduated. She's
See,
doing her own thing. Yeah, and then my oldest nephew, he's graduating next year. So it's like, yeah, like
big
I'm all
ups.
for it.
That it gives you a reason to wake up every day and be thankful for another day at life. It's to be a
Mhm.
part of that. You're part of their journey, part of their growth, and they can look back and say, you know what, they went through something and then taught me how to overcome what I'm dealing with. So yeah, I'd rather they be around. Like I love it. Trust me, I am no
Yeah.
stranger to it. My sister calls me every day with my nephews, and my brother will call, or my nephews, my older nephews will call, and they just like, we just calling to check on you. You look good. You look happy. You look at us, and I'm like, that's what it's for. It's yeah. I was probably having a bad day right before you called, but you done made me smile and laugh and think about the good times.
And
Forget my bad day. I'm no longer feeling miserable.
I mean, my babies get me every time because I call them my baby, and
Of
like,
course.
especially, I have one that just turned, like, she just turned 14, so she's in that, like, all about her friends era type thing. I message them every morning. I say good morning. That's my thing. That's what I do. I message you know, my family, and I say good morning every morning. And she'll message every once in a while. She'll just love it. Like she'll put the little heart on it or whatever, and she'll say good morning. But then there's those moments where she's like, "I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I miss you," and I'm like, "Oh." Like it gets you right in the heart.
Right there, real quick.
Every
Richie
time.
Grind. No, it likes the fire. You probably plan on staying in bed all day that day and doing nothing with your life, and you get a I just want to say I love you, and it just hits that sparkle. You know what? That's what I was looking for. That just gave me an extra jolt of life to celebrate it once more.
I never was an emotional person, like at all. Like I
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
like a cry. So it's like with them though, when it's just the little things, it it triggers that. I don't know. It just,
Hmm.
I'll be balling up. They'll be like, "Auntie, I love you," and I'm like, "Okay, I love you too." They pull that mom. I'm okay with it.
Melt you away real quick. No more thug that day.
Exactly. And they
That's
do.
big old.
It's. I mean, and also like that was a huge part. Because when I did, like finally leave my hometown and I moved to Georgia, I moved to Atlanta. That was a big part of my life because they ended up moving down not too much longer after me. They came down. My sister with my nieces. I mean, that was my world. Like people would be like, "Oh, you want to go hang out? You want to go out?" I was like, "Oh, my nieces need me. I'm going
Yeah,
with them."
I'm good. I'm good. You're
Like,
no
yeah, I can go
fun.
to the
You're
club.
lame. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be lame tonight, but I'm celebrating with them.
I'm gonna be a whole lame person, but I'm gonna be with my kids. We're gonna be playing games, running around the house acting goofy. Like, I mean, I'm a big kid when it comes to them. Like, especially when they were growing up,
Exactly.
I'm I mean,
No, I'm the same
I'm
way.
the only. Hmm. Yeah, because like I was the only person that was able to get like. So my one nephew, he doesn't do cold. He cannot do the cold. And one year I was up there with them. They live in Ohio, and it was snowing. And I was like, I'm going outside and building a snowman. And they was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going outside. I'm gonna play in the snow. And they're just looking at me like, you ain't gonna go outside and
Oh,
play no snow. I did. I got all dressed. I put my hoodies on. put jeans on, and I went outside, and here them running after me, and I know we played outside for a good like 2 hours. Like we were just out there throwing snowballs. Like I was throwing kids in the snow. Like I'm still the only person that's able to get my nephews to go play in the snow. Still
That's
to
awesome.
this day.
And that's the joys of it, because you think about the times as we was younger and we wanted to play in snow, didn't get it, and then when you finally get it, to embrace it. Like me being from Florida was like you hear about it upstates and be like, man, I would wish it would snow.
Yeah.
Or you watch all the movies and it just looks so fun. And then we finally get, and I'm like, we get down in the 30s and be crying about we can't deal with the cold. You really think we ready for some snow? So when we finally got a chance to get some snow, it's like, oh, we just wanted to touch it and make a snowball. That's all. That's it. Done.
Like not too much, not too much.
Not too much. We just wanted to make the memory. Look, we finally got snow growing up. That was it. Done. Social media, that's all it was for.
Yep. And I'm so used to it because I mean, I'm from the mountains, so it's like it snowed, and at one point there for like every year it snowed on my birthday, like damn near every year. So I mean it was nice. I mean we used to go sledding and we used to do all that, but now that I'm older and like I'm back up north, I'm like you can miss me with that snow.
Oh, feelings done changed. ATL done changed.
A little bit. A little bit.
That's dope, man. So I've been posed to ask this question from a fan. Like they ain't seen you do your little live stream and product promoting. Are you taking a break from live streaming and then just doing?
So I have went live a few times, and I keep getting hit with wonderful restrictions.
Now you the problem.
I'm the whole problem, okay? The
You
whole
the problem. Because they come at you. I already know what you're talking about. Because they come at you, but you the problem. Now you bullying and being anti
No
whatever.
problem.
I cut your mess.
I'm trying to tell you, it's like it doesn't match with anything I'm speaking on. So it's frustrating because it's like I'm over here, I don't know, like I could be talking about a candle, right? And they're like eating disorder. What? No. What? We're talking about candles. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
and that's true story. That's literally true. Yeah, but I also think there's people being petty.
Of course. Shame on you,
Yeah,
baby.
People don't want to let things go.
I know. That's childish. Grow up, man. We're not gonna do it. We're not.
It's crazy.
Just know we know. Just know we know who you are.
We know. And you're blocked.
See what you did. Just wouldn't relax. We got your joke the first time. We didn't need it 30 more times.
I didn't realize that even though, like on TikTok, like even if you block somebody, I didn't know that if you're on that shop page, you can still be viewed by anybody, even if they're blocked. So they can still report your account from.
That's just sad. No, you said that. To go to that extent, I mean, you just truly got to dislike a person at that point. Like, now it's not even about my business. You just don't even like me as a person now. Because you could have found a better way to deal with that. Like, I blocked you and you still up here like, I'm going to report her page. Because she's promoting products.
And I left quietly. You know what I mean? Like I left quietly. I tried to be the bigger person.
I know it. You try. I wanna open up more about it, but I ain't gonna do it here on this network. I'm gonna be nice. This is a family show.
Appreciate it.
For sure. That is sad. I'm trying to let my people and my algorithm get familiar with who Fearless is and why she's so dope here on Live with TJ Steady and Company. Yeah, that's what we're doing here, people. Stop looking at me like that,
Absolutely.
Fearless. Go ahead, say something.
What?
You got any questions for me?
Say-
Huh?
yeah. Like, how was it for you? Because I mean, you kind of did the same thing. Like, you left your home and you went to a whole new state.
Right, that is true. Because I wanted to overcome my
So
odds.
how was it for you?
I really just took a defining moment, right? Because I'm kind of prophetic with my moves. Like I can think paces ahead. So I'll be like, I can stay here and this, and this. And then it's like, for me, it felt like, you know how you get up every day and you put the same movie on? I'm like, every day my life gonna be the same repetitive thing. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go to my friend's house. I'm like, that's I'm not doing that same caught up in that same repeat rent cycle. And then finally, a great friend of mine, we was
Right.
having a conversation, and they used to throw hints so many times. So finally, when my 32nd birthday came, they was like, "If you want to do it this time, I'm gonna come get you." And I was like, "Okay, deal." So once I got the opportunity to explore it, I felt the spirit call and say, "This is why I need you to be." So it was a spiritual move. Like for me, it was spiritual. It wasn't nothing personal. It wasn't like I was doing it chasing some fantasy. Nah, it was. I saw growth. I saw a chance for me to be a better person, and I've been here 3 years.
Absolutely. And thriving.
Yes, and I'm definitely back on my thriving game because I was like, "Hey, stay there. You done laid here long enough, my boy. Time to get back to work."
Right.
So again,
You
I was
gotta
like,
get your
"It was funny, y'all.
gotta
Y'all
get your
just
behind up and get it done.
I know it." So I hit Fearless up, y'all, and I was just like, "Hey, what you doing?" She's like, "Nothing." It's like, "You want to come on my podcast?" She was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." Mind y'all, when I gave her the date and said, "Come on Wednesday show," I didn't know Wednesday was immediate. And she was like, "Nah, if you need another day or some more time, I understand." I was like, "Nope, because next time you're going to try to run from me when I try to set it back up. So let me get you by the iron hot." And here we is tonight, having a great conversation. We hope y'all tapped in and enjoying. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow.
Absolutely. He's good people. He really is. Definitely definitely a big supporter. He definitely
Absolutely.
will, yeah. He show up and show out. I can say that.
Got to, because I love good people. I love,
Mm,
like, I'm an energy reader, so I'll be like, "Oh, her room is live tonight. Let me hang out here tonight and perk up." And you do have moments where you step outside of your product selling to make a few jokes or share something personal about your life. And then I'll connect with it. And it's like, as soon as I'm connecting, we having a good conversation, the trolls will come in, and then your team will come in and start blocking people. So I be trying not to comment then, because one time I did get blocked by accident. Like it was clearly by accident. And I was like, "Well, damn." She was like, "Oh, no, no, steady's cool, put it back." I was just
They're,
laughing because
they're
the trolls had
quick.
rushed in. Man, it was a crazy night that
They
one
are
particular.
quick. I'm trying to tell you, my squad is quick
Yeah, you got some snipers.
with that
You
block.
got snipers for real. Because they came in click, 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 click. I was like, "Oops, that's
And
because I got mixed
it's
in."
so funny because you're not the only one. Like they got you one time, they got another friend of mine. Somebody got my brother. Like my
Mm-mm.
brother was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh my bad.
No, you have to clarify with your snipers, but you need people like that because they all was dived in. Like, let me get this off the board because they don't want your page to get shut down. So in the midst, I was like, I was just a casualty because I was coming in the midst of them doing their thing to erase.
Yeah.
And that's how I got sniped. It wasn't like they personally assaulted me for it. Like, nah, I was just like, I laughed because I was like, well, y'all don't know what it's like.
But you knew I was going to get you back.
Yeah, I had to wait because I was like, now I had got to the point I started being interested in the products. Like, okay, I might need some energy products. I need these products. Let me add these to my cart. Block. All right, don't worry about it. I ain't buying none of your products. Gonna do me like this, and I'm trying to support and elevate you. I know how to move around. Crazy
especially
world.
when the chat so fast with like, because they're just copying and pasting, and most of those like, because most of them are either bots or just like young kids or something, but they're so quick that it's like if your comments in there, you're trying to hit that, and it doesn't ever, because I've done it a few times myself. I muted a moderator. I was like, oh, my bad, girl. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Didn't mean,
put you back in the conversation.
Didn't mean that.
Didn't mean to.
Yeah, it happens.
But I like the way your resilience be, because it was like, and I remember one time we shared a conversation after that live, you had shut down. You said you just needed to mentally reset because it was just so much heavy energy on you. It's like, sometimes you have to. It's not so much you're afraid of what's coming at you. It's like it's overloaded now. Like, I'm overly stimulated. Let me get out of this. I'm thinking about what I got in the house left to eat. I gotta think about, do I got enough to feed my pet? And you want to hit me with this? This is too much emotional overwhelming.
It can be. It really can be, especially when it's like when you're trying to just do better for yourself. And this was definitely one of those things where I was like, you know what, I could try this out and see if it works. And it's a little extra money in my pocket. Why not? So I mean, and then it's like you're constantly getting hit, like you're constantly getting ridiculed every time you open that app. And it's like, every time, I mean, even on my videos, like, people will personally go to my product videos, and because now you can put pictures in the comments, so they have literally taken screenshots of me live and put it side by side next to something with like a messed up face or something like that, and like they'll leave that on my product on my product videos. And so I mean, there's one person did it on multiple accounts, so I had to individually, because just because if you block them, it'll take the comment away. But my whole thing is like it was the same person, different accounts, so it's like I had to go in every video and delete the freaking comment. I'm like, dude, like, you have too much time.
Too much time on your hands to structurally screenshot. For one, it's sad that you screenshotted something, but then instead of just like being like, hey, I just want to get to know you and have a striking conversation, you're like, nah, I want to insult you because I'm too afraid to ask questions to be educated on why you look like that during your lives. And then you having clear conversation.
And I'm literally, like, when people there's been multiple people that came in and said, are you really blind? Or like, why your eye look like that? And I'll answer, and I'll be like, I'm blind and that I can't see out of it. And like, well, and then now it changes, right? The dynamic changes because now they want to ask questions, and and it's like, if that's all you wanted to know, instead of being a jerk, just ask the question, like, hey, not to be rude, but like, what happened to your eye? Like, I would much rather educate you on what happened, because this illness can hit anybody. It's not genetic, you know what I'm saying? It's not like when my family had it. It was just something random that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can happen to anybody. So I mean, also, and I'm a true believer in karma. So watch what you put out in this world, because it can
come back and snatch you up real fast. Yeah, that's what it be like. Like me having everything
right. I mean, you over here talking about me and me. What?
Like I be sitting there like I never look at any of my ailments, my disability as a curse. I might get frustrated because I'd be like, I probably could have accelerated a little more on certain things that I know I just have to maneuver a little different with my ailments.
Yeah.
And I just be sitting there and be like, I still never regret it. I've been asked questions about the corrective surgeries and, if you could restart your life, would you want to not be like this? I've had somebody even try to pray my disability out of me before. Like crazy work. And I'm like, I like waking up who I am.
Yeah. I, to be honest, there are times where I forget I'm, and that's a real thing.
I believe
like
it.
I'll just be
like
like I'll be just walking, and then all of a sudden like I'll get to like some stairs and I won't even realize it. And I'm like, oh wait, because I don't have depth perception, so I can't see going down. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll get to some stairs and I'm acting like I'm like no. I'm like, oh wait, fine girl, can't do that. You gotta feel your way.
You definitely gotta be. I love it. That's life makes you learn it though, because you were like for a while you probably had 100 of those falls before you understood. Hey, because like you said, not having that depth perception, I probably wouldn't even think it because you might be in your phone, normal life. I'm texting, I'm talking, or my mind just zoned out, so I'm naturally just walking. And most time I can catch a step like that, but now in a different element, it's like, oh, I ain't see it. Like I literally didn't see it. And don't be with a friend that they don't warn you, because then I'm mad at the friend that they grabbed me and was like, hey.
Look, and that's it's because people always ask me, they're like what do you have? And I got to explain it to them. I said, for me, it's kind of like looking out a screen door all the time. That's what's like even though I can see far away, like there's things I can read, I have pretty good vision, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm seeing through things. So it's like I'm seeing through a screen door. That's how I explain it. Because it's hard to explain, especially if you've never had to deal with it. So it's like I don't know how to tell you, like, because now I'm so used to it. You gotta think. I mean, this will make what like, oh my god, like 19 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 19 years of me being blind. So I mean, it's hard to explain sometimes when you're so used to seeing this way. Because some people be like, how did you see that? Like I'll read something to them because they'll be like, oh, I'm trying to like I can't see what that says, and then I'll read it and they're like, how'd you see that?
You ain't blind.
Don't do me.
I already know. You read that plain as day and I can't see it. You lie.
I'm trying to tell you every time. And I have my days though. Like I have a really hard time when it's like an overcast or like it's about to rain or something like that. I have a really hard time seeing in those elements. So it's like it's different, or if like I'm going from like a bright spot into like a dark spot, like that's hard because my eyes don't adjust. Like it takes a long time for my eyes to adjust. Like I always tell people, I give the example of Applebee's because Applebee's is a pretty dark restaurant. So it's like I can walk, coming from outside and walking into that, I have to hold on to somebody because I really can't see anything. So it's like someone to guide me to the table. And then even there, sitting there for a while, I still can't see anything. So a lot of times people are like, can you read the menu yet? And I'm like, yeah, not yet.
Just one more minute. I ain't ready to order yet. Don't worry about
it. I know what my drink is. I know I got that. But I can't read this menu yet to tell you what I'm
like, let Let me get the 2 for $20. But y'all do the ribs tonight. It's right there, ma'am. I can't. I'm not being funny, but I can't see it.
And sometimes I will do that. Like I do not care. I'll be like, because that's like a lot of the times when people, like when you got a call, like customer care or something like that, and like the person's get frustrated with you because they're like, "Did you find it yet?" And I'm like, "Can you give me 1 minute? Because I am blind." And they're like, "Oh, they're like, I'm so sorry, I didn't
Put
know."
it in the
And I'm
mouth.
like,
This
"Yeah,
is
you
put it in
would."
the mouth.
And I do that because I'm like, because I used to work for customer care. I used to work for a phone company in customer care, but I'm very patient with people because I know everybody's different. Everybody's learning curve is different. So, but like when people get ready with me, I'll wait. I'll wait till the last minute. And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like I'm blind, so it takes me a little bit longer." They're like, and you hear them gasp, and I'm like, "Yeah, see, that's what you get."
I'm so sorry. I apologize. But, nah.
Yes.
Y'all, that's what happened when you press 5 for English. You were so impatient. You got me on the line. Okay? You didn't get Norma Jean today. Norma Jean was just going to transfer you to the manager. You got me. I'm thorough. But it's going to take me a minute.
Right. Yeah, hold up.
That's why I don't think I can do a job in customer service. I'm like, people like, you got a great voice for it and all that. I don't like people for real. So I'm like, because I have a short fuse, especially if it's something basic, and you call me for something basic. And you got to be like, well, we're going to need you to unplug the back of your modem and what count to 10. And then I ain't got the patience. I ain't got, because if you ain't did that step before calling me, I'm already irritated.
I actually had somebody because I used to work, like I said, for a cell phone company back in the day. I remember I had this lady call in, and she was like, every time my phone rings, it turns off. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, is it charged? Got a full battery? Like just running through the basic troubleshooting steps. And she's like, yeah, full battery, everything's good. And so then I'm asking her, and I'm like, okay. And I mean, I'm going through a list of things. And I was like, well, what button are you pressing when you're answering the call? She said the push while ringing. I said, ma'am, that's the power button. She was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, that's why it's turning off. Because it said PWR. I lost it. I had to put her on mute because I was cracking up. I was like, because I would have never thought.
There's no way in human life do you ever be like, that's the issue you finna deal with at work. You don't come here to deal with that. She knew she felt embarrassed after that. You thought you were silencing the read. That's what it was. People be calling. You thought you were silent. You were just, nah, baby. You were cutting everybody off. Thought your phone was dead.
I was crying. Like, I was in tears laughing. And she laughed about it too. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness. She's like, she said, I think I overthought that one. I said, yeah, I think you did. Just a little bit.
How much you want to bet after that call? She still did it a couple more times.
I know she did. She did.
She had to come back to her remembrance. Like, oh, Lord, you cut it off again.
I even told her, I said, ma'am, they're color coded. Like, one button is green, the other one is red.
You might be blind. She might be colorblind. Don't do that, all right? She was having a disadvantage.
True, I didn't even think about it, but yeah.
She might have been colorblind.
Well, at that time, I wasn't blind.
I know. See?
I never thought of it. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it was funny.
An excuse.
She, like I said, she was a good sport. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was funny.
I hope our madness is enough to keep y'all entertained here on Live with DJ Steady. I know y'all missed the pimp. I'm back, and I promise to work on my consistency. I ain't gonna say no more than that because that's all I can do. I ain't even gonna promise y'all that. I'm working on doing better. God, if I promise it, promises are made to be broken. I ain't gonna promise y'all that. More of my shows. How about that?
better.
No, she don't be better. Don't do that. Huh? Don't be better.
Look, I'm the big, I'm like that big sister type. You know, I do that. I do that to all the siblings. I
You.
be like, y'all.
I tell people you're not a true friend of mine if you can't say those words and be like, get your shit together. Like, what are you doing? But you just laying around doing what? You supposed to be on this
I
computer
don't
doing this,
want
and I'd be like, you don't want what to be a
like
bully?
I don't want a friendship that where you can't check me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm messing up, like that's what a real
That's all.
friend does. A real friend doesn't sit and just be like, "Oh no, check me." Like, girl, you're being a whole ass right now. Like, what are you doing?
Like for real.
Mhm. I always tell people that I
That's
don't
what
want friends that are like yes men. I don't want that. Like, I don't want yes men and yes women around me. I want people that can elevate, like that can help me elevate. Like,
thank you. Yeah.
don't just sit there and agree with everything. No,
My and I had to learn that on my
we
journey.
don't have to agree. Yeah, we don't have to agree on everything. Those are going to be completely different from somebody else's, and that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just there. You be there. You listen. You take it in, and boom, you.
Period. Simple as that, people. Like you can do better without your yes man team. Get you some people that's gonna tell you, hey, that was dead wrong. And I'm gonna need you to get your life together.
And I'm always that person. Like, even and my siblings will tell you because I do get on them a lot because it's like I
Mm-hmm.
just want them to do better. I don't like, and it's not even that they're doing anything wrong, but like I mean, if I see something and I'm like, hey, you need to chill out. Like, you know, I let them know. I I do it everybody. I
That's
mean,
good. I like that.
even even my mom was like, can you just be a little? I'm like, I'll try. I'll work on it.
There you go. Was you nicer to me when I was? Hmm, for sure. I already know. Shout out to her mom. She makes the best cookies in the world.
I know some people, man, them
So if she ever go
Santards.
back and catch the exactly. If she ever recap this show, I just want to know her to know I am the one always picking up your cookies. I ain't had not one of them a day in my life, but I just know from what she explained to me, they are heaven sent. I gave you free
Yes, and
pro.
they're my
I
people.
gave you free promo, Mama Fearless.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, she and they're my grandma, like my great grandma's recipes. So yeah, they're good. I have to learn how to, you know, I don't like to. I'm not like the like I can cook, you know, I can bake, I can do all those things. But do I want to?
No,
Not really.
no.
But I do. But I do.
What? How you looking like that?
You said what?
What?
What'd you say?
What? That's it. Anything else we want to discuss?
I don't know. Is there anything you need to ask me?
Nope. I think we're good. I think we're clear.
I think mm,
All
I
right.
did good.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another live with DJ Steady and Company uh, podcast. Dang, hold on, I lost my thoughts. I'm trying to get together. It's been a long day. Okay, right. So again, don't forget to follow Rocksteady Media Network on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube as well. And you can also subscribe to Live with DJ Steady and Company. And Fearless, go ahead and tell people where they can find you at. if you want to.
Oh Lord. I mean, you can find me on TT. Finds by a fearless shopaholic, or yeah, it's really blinded by her period weight. Blinded by her weight. Period in between all of them. That's
Uh,
me.
that's her. And that's me. And we'll catch y'all on the next podcast coming soon. Y'all have a great night.